So, yes, my name is Christa Smith, and just to share a little bit of my story with my experience with Tri-Cities Functional Medicine. So, before starting this program, I was just progressively feeling more tired, more fatigued, and I always had an excuse or a reason of why I felt that way, whether it was going through physical therapy school or residency or additional training. But it got to the point that I just no longer was able to care for myself. I was getting sick almost every month, and that was affecting my job and my performance because I was having to use up all of my sick leave. And so with that, I started going to doctors and just trying to find like the fix or the cure of what was going on. And I think I just hit a discouraging road along that path because all of my lab tests were coming back normal. At one point, my doctor just offered to put me on antidepressants, which I really didn't want to do because I wanted to be off of all pharmaceuticals. But just all of my symptoms of the fatigue, of the lethargy, these very like diffuse symptoms just masked itself as depression. I lost pretty much, I was just super fearful that I was going to lose my relationships because I just didn't have the energy or the capacity to invest in them. And I just started like losing joy in doing anything because it was pretty much just 24 hours a day. I would just want to lay in bed. And if I had to go to work, it was a survival task to just go to work and then come home and then crawl back in bed. And so once starting this program, and just actually having some practical things, I was encouraged day one to just find out that there were steps that I could take to manage and find the root causes of everything going on. So I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, but unlike other doctors where they said that there's nothing that we can do until it gets bad enough to need medication, the functional medicine team just gave me lifestyle changes and things that I could do to start reversing and managing that well. So even day one, I was so encouraged that there was hope just to not have to like live with that forever. So yeah, that was just really life changing already. And that was before even starting the program. But just finally to feel heard and supported and just to have a team that was willing to back me in that process. And so then going through the program, it was not an easy journey, because I mean, it took like uprooting everything that I thought about being healthy, everything that I thought about just every lifestyle habit that I was doing. I've always been generally healthy with like eating healthy and exercise, but they just went way deeper into the root causes of everything going on. And I'd say like almost immediately starting to see little areas of progress, but then they stuck with me as they found after multiple attempts of finding like different meal plans, finding one that actually worked well for my body. And since I've been on that meal plan, plus changing like I don't know, just improving stress management techniques and mental health techniques and implementing all of those things and starting to implement like being back in community, I just started seeing the whole cycle of everything coming back together. And so now I am like able to just enjoy my relationships again. I have capacity to go out and do like have social events and be with my church community. And I no longer am waking up with this like just constant nagging of fatigue in the morning, but I'm waking up feeling rested and just looking forward to and excited for the day. So, and I know there's like probably hundreds of other things that I could say as far as just how my life has felt changed. But again, going into this program, fatigue was the most like debilitating thing that I was walking through. And now, like, I truly feel like I just have energy to enjoy life again. And it's just amazing that all of that has been done without any medications. And it's just been through lifestyle modifications and supplementation. And so it's been, yeah, absolutely life changing. I think like my marriage is better because of it. My friendships are better because of it. And I can actually start having hope for the future of even just wanting and desiring, to be a mom. So, yeah. And I'm crying way too much. But no, it's been It has been life-changing, and it's not a perfect journey for me. Like, I still am having grace on myself through this process and continuously taking steps to further improve and reverse my autoimmune disease and manage it well. So, I'm not gonna say I never have any more splurges, but I really do feel empowered and kind of in control over my health for the first time that I have in years, and I feel better than I have in years, and actually just excited for the years to come. So I'm really thankful. And I'm done, so I stopped crying.